Sabi niya, boss, gusto mo dukutin na lang namin eh. Lahat ng mga ebidensya lahat sa Laguna nang gagaling, tsaka Tanay. Paano nangyayari yan? Siya rin na po pumilit na isabit yung mga pulis. Alam ko, hindi na siya naawa doon sa mga tao na wala namang kinalaman. Gusto niya matanggal-tanggal yung mga tao. Kawawa eh. Kasi ako, ano rin ako sa pulis eh. Mahal ko rin yung mga yan eh. Kawawa naman yung mga tao.
Makakalimutan ako? Siguro sir, sasabihin ko, sleep of Batang. Kasi sir, pero kung talagang didiretsuin kung yung sinasabi ni Mr. Atong ang na dukutin, hindi sana ginawa ko na sir, ba't pa kami nanghuli?
Sabi po ay, boss may mga tao na naman dito na pumasok na mga manchochope.
Tapos,
Ang sabi niya po, naka-loudspeaker po yung cellphone niya eh. Sabi,
Naka?
naka-loudspeaker po.
loudspeaker,
Opo, rinig ko po.
narinig mo?
Opo.
Kilala mong boses ni
Opo.
Atong?
Medyo malat po.
Malat?
Sa cellphone. Paaminin niyo kung sino ang boss. Pag hindi niya namin, patayin niyo na.
Paano mo nalalaman na boses ni Atong ang yung nasa loudspeaker?
Ay, siya lang naman po ang tinawagan niya na boss eh. Hindi mo ba alam? Tumawag sa akin si Boss Atong. Binibigyan lang ang isang ulo niyo na 5,000 isang ulo.
Ano ibig sabihin ng 5,000 isang ulo?
Papatayin po daw kami. 5,000 isang ulo po.
Totoo yan, sinabi mo yan, Claveria?
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Umaga po sa inyo, Secretary. Welcome to our program.
Good morning, Gretchen, and good morning to all our viewers.
Secretary, simulan po natin dito sa search sa Taal Lake. Kamusta naman po? Ano po yung latest findings? As we know, there were sacks of human and animal remains. What have you picked up so far?
It's going to be a long process, Gretchen. It's not going to happen overnight and then suddenly everything is done. Mahaba-habang hanapan to, and we just have to be patient with the daily routine that we will have to undertake for the next few months. Because after all, Gretchen, we've been on this for the last 3 years. 3 taon na namin iniintay ang pagkakataon na matapos at matuklasan ang lahat tungkol dito sa missing Sabungeros at hindi tayo matitinag at tuloy-tuloy ang ating paghahanap ng mga gabi ng mga nawawalang sabungero.
Okay. Medyo malaki-laki po itong Taal Lake, ano? I mean,
236 square kilometers.
Yes, what would make the evidence conclusive? Like, how far are you willing to go?
Pointed out sa amin yung fish pond list, kung sino yung nag-list ng fish pond, at kung saan una dinadala ang mga tao. At yun, doon naman tayo naghahanap eh, kung saan tayo itinuro ng testigo. At ang mas mahalaga siguro ay imamapa pa natin yung lake bed na yan at maghahanap tayo ng stratification ng iba't ibang sediment layer. Kung pwede, hahanapin natin yung sediment layers kasi nakailang putok ang Taal mula 2019, di ba? 2016 pa lang, pumuputok pa yung Taal. Kaya marami tayong sediment layers na dapat hukayin at halukayin at imapa para maging mahanap natin at mabuo natin ang paghahanap dito sa mga nawawalang sabungero.
Nabanggit niyo po itong fish pond lease, no? Sino po ang nagmamay-ari nitong fish pond?
Ang may-ari may ano kasi dyan, ang nagbibigay ng lease sa fish pond ay yung mga munisipyo na saklaw ng Taal Lake. So iba-iba mga munisipyo yan na nariyan, kasama na ang Laurel at iba pa mga munisipyo na siyang may jurisdiction sa lake waters.
So officially po, sino po yung nag-lease? Meron po bang specific?
Isang munisipyo yan. One of the municipality officers.
So
dito.
ibig sabihin, pinayagan po? I mean,
Na meron talagang list yan eh. Alam mo, you have to put method into the madness. Kasi siyempre, kung di mo i-manage ang resources, magkakagulo, mag-aagawan yan. So, usually in charge na dyan. Parang Laguna Lake, may Laguna Lake Development Authority. Ang Taal, wala pa tayong Development Authority. Pero, minamanage yan ng munisipyo basta shoreline nila.
Pero how would you think they were able to get access? I mean, this particular group, yung Lucky 8 po, no?
Hindi kasi ang isang fish pond list isang lessor dito, Leslie, ay isang kilala ni, alam ni Totoy, ni Katotoy, itong yung holder ng list.
Okay. Ito pong mga human remains at animal remains, how do we expect to find information? Kasi parang ang tagal na rin po kung 3 years
This
na
week,
po nandoon.
Gretchen, we are calling on the families to give DNA samples. We're establishing a DNA bank among those who have missing relatives. And later on, we will have a separate team document many of those who disappeared during the drug war within the area from Metro Manila to Region 4. Titingnan din natin yung mga nawawala, mga ibang taong nawawala sa drug war. Baka dito nag-i-intersect talaga ang lahat ng dapat hanapin na tao.
Okay, because may access po dito sa fish pond na nabanggit po ninyo. Ano po ito? I mean, could it be more than the case of the 34 missing sabungeros? Kumbaga parang regular po ba ito na tambakan, tapunan? Or talagang itong specific case lang yung tinitignan po natin dito?
Yung nga, kasi nga Gretchen, sinabi na nga natin na
Fish pond na
nagkaroon
nabanggit po ninyo. Ano po ito? I mean, could it be more than the case of the 34 missing sabungeros? Kumbaga parang regular po ba ito na tambakan, tapunan?
Ay,
Or
parang
talagang
nag-intercept yan.
itong specific
Kaya may mga
case lang
common
yung
players
tinitignan po natin
within
dito?
yung nga, kasi nga Gretchen, ang timing na natin
Fish pond na nabanggit po ninyo.
Disappearances of these people.
Ano po ito? I mean, could it be more
Ibig
than
sabihin
the
mo,
case of the
maaaring,
34
I mean,
missing
there
sabungeros?
could have
Kumbaga
been,
parang regular po ba
drug
ito
war
na
victims
tambakan, tapunan?
here.
Or talagang
Also, it's possible, no?
itong
We're not
specific case
discounting the
lang yung
possibility.
tinitignan
Kasi
po
nga,
natin dito?
nagkaroon tayo ng occasions sinabi na nga natin na
Fish
gusto ang
pond na
nahuli ng
nabanggit po ninyo.
NBI and drug suspects.
Ano po ito? I mean,
who happen
could it
to
be
be,
more than the
somehow
case of
involved
the
also in
34
SOHO.
missing sabungeros?
Kaya,
Kumbaga parang
yan ang ating
regular
kasi
po ba ito na
yung nahuli
tambakan,
ng
tapunan?
NBI
Or talagang itong
may kawalan
specific case
noon,
lang
may mga
yung
police informant.
tinitignan po natin?
Mga police assets. Kasi nga, sila yung nahuli ng NBI. Sinabi na nga natin na
Fish pond na
maaari
nabanggit
niyo po
po
bang,
ninyo. Ano po ito? I mean, could it be
mas
more than
malalim?
the
Kung paano po
case
yung
of
naging
the
intersection
34
na
missing
nakikita po
sabungeros?
ninyo?
Kumbaga parang
common
regular
players,
po ba
common
ito
players
na
lang.
tambakan,
may mga
tapunan?
death squad
Or
talaga,
talagang
may mga tao talaga, hanap
itong
buhay
specific
nilang,
case lang yung tinitignan po
to get rid
natin?
of people. Yung nga, kasi nga, ang tao na sinabi na nga natin na nung
Fish
panahon
pond
yun.
na nabanggit po ninyo.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Ano
as
po ito?
simple
I
as
mean,
that.
could it be more than
Okay.
the
Si Julie
case of the
Patitungan
34
already
missing
filed an
sabungeros? Kumbaga
administrative
parang
complaint
regular
before
po ba ito
NAPOCOM
na
naming
Yes.
tambakan, tapunan?
about 9
Or talagang
police officers,
itong
but
specific
there were
case lang
12
yung
in his complaint. But
tinitignan
you
po natin
mentioned
dito?
about 15
Yung nga, kasi nga,
that you're
Gretchen,
looking at.
sinabi na nga
How
natin
is the
na
case
Fish
built
pond
up?
na nabanggit po
And
ninyo.
why
Kami,
Ano po ito? I
Gretchen,
mean,
our
could it be
teams
more
are
than
the job.
case of the
They are
34
meeting,
missing sabungeros? Kumbaga
regularly.
parang regular
And
po
we
ba
are
ito na
evaluating
tambakan,
everything as
tapunan?
they arrive
Or
to us.
talagang
Lahat ng
itong specific
evidence na
case lang
nakikita namin na
yung
binibigay sa amin.
tinitignan po natin?
I-evaluate natin. Kasi nga, ang trabaho namin is to prepare for the
Sinabi na nga
prosecution
natin na
of the
fish
suspects
pond
here.
na nabanggit po
Yung talaga
ninyo.
yung aming pinagkakita.
Ano po ito? I mean, could it be more
And
than the
when it comes to the
case of
police
the
officers,
34 missing
ano pong
sabungeros?
involvement
Kumbaga
po
parang
kaya nila?
regular po ba ito na
ba ay
tambakan,
regular?
tapunan?
Or sila po ay
talagang
parang
itong
for hire
specific
lamang?
case lang yung
There is a
tinitignan po
regular,
natin?
there was a regular police conduct. Yung nga, kasi nga, Gretchen, sinabi na natin na
fish pond na nabanggit
and
po ninyo.
that person,
Ano po ito? I mean, could it be
is
more
really
than
suspected of the
the
one
case
running
of
the
the
show
34
dito.
missing sabungeros?
He was based
Parang
in Calabarzon
regular
at that
po ba
time.
ito na
And,
tambakan, tapunan?
he was
Or
part of the
talagang
intelligence operatives of
itong
Calabarzon,
specific case lang yung
for a long time.
tinitignan po
Kaya,
natin dito?
Kasi nga, Gretchen, sa lieutenant, sinabi na nga natin na
Fish pond
Ito
na
po ba ay
nabanggit po
napangalanan
ninyo?
na ni Julie
Ano po
Patidongan?
ito? I mean, it could
Yes,
be more
yes.
than
Police
the
Colonel Jacinto
case of
Malinaw
the 34
Jr.?
missing
Ah,
sabungeros.
hindi,
Kung
iba yan.
parang regular po ba ito
that
na
guy, Malinaw,
tambakan, tapunan?
was
Or
the
talagang
Batangas
itong specific
Police
case
Director
lang yung tinitignan po
previously,
natin
but
dito?
he was also with the CIDG. Kasi nga, Gretchen, but he appears to be natin
Fish pond na nabanggit po ninyo. Ano po ito? I mean,
Papers.
could it be more than the case of the 34 missing sabungeros? Kumbaga parang regular po ba ito na tambakan, tapunan? Or talagang itong specific case lang yung tinitignan po natin dito?
Yung nga,
Mari
kasi
ko
nga,
malaman
Mr. Malinaw, sinabi na nga natin, was even part
Fish
of the
pond
team
na
of the
nabanggit po
CIDG.
ninyo. Ano po ito? I mean, could it be more than the case of the 34 missing sabungeros? Kumbaga parang regular po ba ito na tambakan, tapunan? Or talagang itong specific case lang yung
Sino po
tinitignan
yung
po
police
natin
colonel?
dito? Ano nabanggit ko na the regular police contractor?
Sinabi na nga natin, huwag na natin
Fish
pangalanan
pond
muna
na
kasi
nabanggit po
we're
ninyo.
doing this.
Sige po. Ano po ito?
Alright.
I mean, could it be
When we
more
talk
than
about
the
all of these officers,
case
I mean,
of the 34
are you
missing
seeing a
sabungeros?
particular
Kumbaga parang
structure of how they
regular po ba ito
operated?
na tambakan, tapunan?
Well,
Or talagang
it seemed
itong
to be,
specific case lang
it had
yung
become a regular
tinitignan po
business
natin
in
dito?
many of them. Ito naman yung mga bad eggs naman to ng PNP, hindi naman to lahat ng polis. Pero yun nga, we are identifying them kasi we have to deal with reality on the ground. We have to deal with reality as we govern this country, na talagang dapat linisin natin ang ranks ng ating mga kapulisan at ng mga taong gumagawa ng hindi mabuti sa ating lipunan. Talaga yun.
Were some of these policemen also Alpha members?
Wala akong alam, but probably more on the Charlie Delta level na sila, hindi sila umabot sa Alpha.
And how much money went around these policemen?
Marami pera yan. At, yung main contractor was getting 500,000 per person disposed of. Yung isang bawat taong pinapatay was being paid, itong police contractor na to, 500,000 pesos.
Pag
per
nakapatay
person.
po, pag nakapatay.
Pagka tinurn over yan, at na-accomplish na yung gagawin nila, yun, binabayaran sila.
Wow. What has led the Department of Justice? I mean, to be able to solidify ito pong case build-up po ninyo, ano po yung crucial no, in terms of testimonial or evidence, pieces of evidence?
Well, ang una-una
the
dito naman yung
testimonies.
kung credible ang evidence, kung credible ang testimony, kung tama yung mga taong tinuturo. And we believe that Mr. Patidongan has revealed to us things we have to know about what happened then. Kasi alam mo naman, Gretchen, we were in the blank. We were lost in the beginning. Nagsimula kami nito, 2022 pa. We started looking at these cases at 2022. And we seem to be facing a blank wall each time. And we knew that we needed a testimony like this to be able to crack the case open. Kasi organized crime to Gretchen, this is not an ordinary case. This is a case of organized crime. Doing the unmentionable and the dastardly act of killing people.
Has your team already identified Mr. Atong Ang as the main
Well, that's
perpetrator?
what our main witness is saying. And we expect to be filing cases soon on this matter. Kasi nga, grabe ito, Gretchen. We have to be able to live with this reality that the Sabong disappearance has happened in our country. Alam mo, Sabong is such an old traditional game of the Filipino. It was treated differently. It was the only gambling activity that actually was legalized by government because it's a traditional gambling activity from the previous centuries pa. Kaya napakahalaga na malaman natin to. alam naman natin na ang bawat bayan halos mayroong sabungan. At sa sabungan, dyan talaga meron talagang men are allowed, people are allowed to bet on their favorite sport. At para ito mangyari at na magkamatayan, ibang usapan na. Kasi nga, sabi ko nga yung sabong justice ng araw, traditionally, binubuti lang yan eh. Tsaka dinidisplay yung mukha sa sabungan, binaban sa sabungan. Para magpapatay tayo ng tao dahil sa sabong, ibang usapan na. It takes a level to a high level and a different level.
There are also other higher people involved here. I mean, it is believed that the senator and congressman could be involved.
Well, some people have been have appeared in many footages that we have been getting, and some of them are involved in politics, and some are coming forward. Basta some are sending word that they were really investors and they were not involved in the day-to-day operations. But just to say, we will take everything with a grain of salt. Siyempre, dapat dito pag-aralan. Kasi nga, we have to be able to dig deeper into this controversy kasi ang involved dito tao. No? These are people with families, with wives, with children, with brothers and sisters. Dapat dito, we should do complete justice to them.
Pero ito pong yung politicians na nabanggit po ninyo,
Ikaw nagbanggit, Gretchen, hindi ako nagbanggit. Ikaw nagbanggit.
Ako nagbanggit. Sige po. Nakita niyo po sa video, how deep kaya yung involvement nila? I mean,
Yeah, we have to dig deeper.
Okay.
Basta as days go on, we work with the case and we find out more. We discover, whenever we discover something, we try to inform the public. Except that sometimes, we're going to telegraph our punches. We're going to tell you everything, Gretchen. We have to tell you as needed.
Correct.
We have to prepare a case. And we will be up against the best lawyers money can buy, as they say.
Okay. Ito pong nabanggit ni Julie Patidongan na pagtatambak sa Taal, he also said that he was not able to witness it himself. How could we parang make good on that and make it actually
Meron nga
acceptable?
videotape eh. Meron nga tayong video ng isang victim, di ba? That shows talaga na bago siya nawala, he was under the custody of these people. Kaya nga, hindi natin pwede i-doubt yan. Kasi, ba't naman siya magsasalita ng invento rito? Eh, napakalino naman, may hawak pa siyang video.
Okay. And so far po, ang pinakamalakas po nating ebidensya ay ang mga videos po na ito.
Well, that's part of it. Meron din
Okay.
tayo mga dokumento, but I will not telegraph my punches. Rachel.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
all right. Okay. Okay.
So,
What-
let's bring it down to 2 more questions and then I have to go.
Okay. Gretchen Barretto, what would her involvement be here?
Well, publicly she's claiming that she was just an investor. That's what she claims. We'll see.
Okay. Justice Secretary, you are also running or vying for ombudsman. I mean, why this application, and what do you think you would do for the Office of the Ombudsman?
Alam mo, Gretchen, we were the first batch to study the 1987 Constitution as a bar exam. We took the 1987 bar exam, and the 1987 Constitution contained the provision of the Ombudsman. And I've always been fascinated by that, being an answer to many problems that this country has. And up to now, I don't think it has been, the office has been matured properly. And I think that we have to bring something to the table that will make the office very effective in curbing corruption. That's just very idealistic thing, but I have held on to it since I took that bar exam with that provision on the Ombudsman. And I always think that it can be a good way to run this country when we have a good Ombudsman.
Okay. Final question po. Would you recommend rejoining the ICC? I mean, you have already mentioned that the victims' families had to go to the ICC because of the lack of evidence here and the failure of the justice system. Would you recommend us to rejoin the ICC? And what do you think?
I am neutral on that. We may and we may not. But because our legal system allows us to recognize international tribunals. And we do not have to be a member to be able to deal with them properly. But we may. It will really depend on the policy direction we will take. We will be debating on the merits of it and the demerits. But just the same, sinasabi ko nga, hindi natin kailangan sumali para ang ICC at yung ibang international tribunal na naging relevant sa buhay natin. Justice is the most important goal of ours, and it cannot be procured here because of certain historical facts. Then we go somewhere else. Basta't magkaroon ng hustisya ang mga biktima ng krimen sa ating bansa.
But to be able to strengthen the institution after, because alam po natin in 3 years magbabago po ang administrasyon, to be able to strengthen the cases on that, kailangan po ba? I mean, what would be needed to be done? We don't need to join.
I don't think we have to join. Hindi naman ganun kahalaga. Ang mahalaga, maayos natin ang justice system natin. I think that reforming the justice system is most important. And the Ombudsman's office has a lot to do with it. Kaya, that's why I'm also vying for it, I think.
O kung kayo po ay aalis na sa DOJ, paano po yung yung case build-up dito? I mean, what
I'm
would
not worried
the
about
transition
it. I think
look
the
like?
President and I agree
Okay.
on how to run the justice system. I think we agree on certain people that we can trust to continue with the job. But di pa naman tapos yan eh. I still have to go through the process, and I have to be appointed. And that it's a process that I'm applying for. And hopefully, I'll be chosen in the end.
All right, thank you so much.